It is 4 o'clock in the morning. The angels woke me up at 3:30, even though I told them I didn't need to wake up till about 5:30. I'm gonna either try to go back to sleep. I'm gonna either try to go back to sleep or start packing, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I finished my packing. It's 6 o'clock. I don't know what I'm trying to do for an hour. Just trying to rest my eyelids. All right, so this is a tour of my suite in Abuja. So this is the living room area with the refrigerator and the long sectional couch. And then this is the bedroom area, desk, and these lovely, look at these huge, beautiful doors. Just beautiful. And then we have this beautiful window, right here. A chair. We have this closet with the long double mirrors, another mirror on the other side of the bed there. And we have this bathroom with some sort of Mercedes-Benz shower with all of these accoutrements in it, stuff that sprays out at your back, you can sit down, all this stuff, but that stuff didn't work. It didn't. I just had to do this real quick tour of the room because I'm actually on my way out. There was a little safe in here. Safe didn't work either, but my stuff was safe. There's a desk with a coffee maker, and they provided me with water and coffees and hot chocolates every day. That's my really quick tour because I'm actually on my way out. All right, so here we are, 7:30 in the morning, speeding to the airport. The angels woke me up at 6:59. Like I said, I wanted to go back to sleep and get some rest. Angels woke me up at 6:59. Then I had to rush, finish shoving whatever last things in my bag that I needed to shove in, get the stuff out the refrigerator, run downstairs for breakfast. And I didn't even get a chance to eat. I just had to shove it in some aluminum foil and jump into the Uber. The GPS says that it's 41 minutes on his GPS and 36 minutes on mine. So he seems like he's about his business. Foot is touching the gas pedal nicely. So I'm happy about that. The sun is trying to break through the haze. As you see, it's early morning out here in Abuja. And that Hamatan is coming down nice and cool in the morning. As you see, I got my jacket on. I'm not nervous. Typically, if I was in the U.S. and I had in my flight, because my flight is literally in an hour, and his GPS says it's going to take 41 minutes. Mine says 35. Typically, getting to the airport 30 minutes before a flight takes off would make me scared in the U.S. But here in Africa, West Africa, Nigeria, who even knows if my plane is even on the ground yet? Who knows? Who knows what time is he actually leaving? You never know. And you can get through the checkpoints quickly here. Hopefully there's no line. I'm flying on a smaller airline today. And yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, look at all these people out. Why are all these people standing out here? Why are all those people?
Then take the ramp on the left to Nampiazakiwa Expressway. Take the ramp on the left.
I'm just reading through the comments from last night's video, and there are people who are still, talking about don't cry, and it just made me think. No woman professional specializes in this realm of trauma, because the trauma is so deeply embedded down even into our DNA. So I don't know, but there needs to be some specialists emerging, because as it's car driving in 2 lanes, as we emerge and start asking questions and demanding answers, there are going to be a lot of people and a lot of stuff that's coming up for healing. I need to put lip gloss on my lips. I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, so this trip venturing, too shiny. This trip venturing back through the door of no return definitely is emotional and psychological, and the trauma that comes up, you know, the questions that need to be answered, the questions that were answered, and the ones that you don't even know need to be answered are still rotating all around there, inside your mind and your psyche, in your heart and your soul, the ancestors calling up through you, especially seeing the inhuman, barbaric, savage ways that we were treated by these brutes. It's a lot, and just the whole concept, it's a lot. And so, no, the trip is not over. I'm just making my commute, getting ready to head out of here. But the trip is not over. There's still a few more days, you know, because I'm going to be in Lagos for the next few days. And then just making the shift and transition back into, you know, the Americanness. But yeah, a lot of questions left unanswered, and a lot of questions answered, a lot of things revealed that I didn't even know would be revealed. I definitely, you know, if this is a trip that I'm going to bring other people on, I'm going to have, you know, support staff available for people to be able to talk, emote, and express, because I don't think that this is a thing that many people can understand. You know, to be orphaned in a country and stolen from another, and not have a connection to either one, or not really have deep-rooted sense of belonging in either one. You know, outcast in the country you were born in, stranger to the continent you were stolen from, and it just leaves you kind of wandering betwixt. And I think that these are the conversations people need to have, because I think that we're not really,
In 3 kilometers, make a right turn.
I think we're not really understanding, and I think we're not really paying attention to how much of an effect, how important it is. I see a woman getting ready to cross the highway with a baby strapped to her back. I mean, there's not that many cars out here, but I mean, you still see people running across the highway. But this woman was straight jumping up, trying to get over the barrier with a baby on her, strapped with cloth on her back. Oh, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, but there's a pedestrian walkway right here for you to safely cross from one side to the other. Nonetheless, look how hazy it is. From what people were saying, Abuja was a built city, and there was nothing but just dirt, dust here, and the government decided that they wanted the government to be, that the capital should be in the middle, so that no tribe, and make it a territory so no tribe can claim it. Look, people, look. Do you see this?
In 600 meters, make a right turn.
Gosh. It's frightening. Do you get scared when people run across the street? No? Oh, okay. All right. Anyhow, let me jump out of here. We have about 15 more minutes to the airport. It says we're supposed to make a right here, no? Oh, okay. So, this is
Drop off Tonya on the left.
Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. A little bit of traffic, but we got here 8:02. My flight leaves in 30 minutes. Or at least that's according to the manifest. The plan is that. So let's see how we can run in here and get this popping. People here changing money. I don't know. Oh goodness, what is all of this? So we can't get over there? All right, so how do we get close? So let me get out right here then.
In
This is like
300
all of
meters,
this.
drop off Tonya on the left.
It's all of this construction going on out here. So why'd you take me here? This is further. Here's Lagos underneath us. Landing domestically in Lagos is much different than landing internationally. Like here, people are just getting their bags. There doesn't really seem to be people swarming around, trying to get you to go with them or hire them, etc. It's just really calm. It's peaceful. It's just baggage claim. I'm here, and look, it's very peaceful, very quiet. Much different experience than coming in internationally. Internationally, I didn't even feel safe or comfortable to take my phone out. There were just so many people, a lot of moving parts. But here, it's just really just kind of chill. This is domestic arrivals. Oh Lord, my Uber driver's like, sir, please call me. Can you turn off the music? Sorry. All right, coming back into sweet Lagos, and the roads are open for your girl. We've come in early, but on the other side, it is wall-to-wall traffic as Lagos will deliver to you. But look at this. Oh my gracious, people jumping over the wall. Wow. All right. Well, listen, we are going for a ride heading back down to our sweet Victoria Island. And look at this. Sweet Lagos is right here waiting for us. Same as always, except now that Hamatan is in the air. Look at that haze coming down. Well. It feels good to be back. Strange enough, it feels good to be back. At least, with Lagos, you know what to expect. Traffic, pollution, cars cutting you off, good food, nightlife. Here we go. Look, the sign for Victoria Island. And we are in like Flynn. Look at that. So here I am in my Uber ride. What's your name?
In 800 meters, swipe right onto the ramp to Lagos.
Charles? Yeah. It had a different name on the app.
That's my son.
Oh. What's your, are you Igbo, Yoruba, Lagosian? What are you?
Yeah, I'm none of the above. I'm from Kogi State.
Where?
Kogi State.
Kogi State? Alright, so what is your Kogi name? Adejo? Okay, so we got
swipe
royalty.
Right onto the ramp to Lagos, then merge onto Expressway 1.
It says we're supposed to get off on this ramp. Okay, all right. So we're not going to Ibadan.
No.
All right. So anyway, so my Uber driver, Adejo. What does that mean?
Yeah, like God's servant.
Okay, God's servant or sermon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, either one. You tell me. So he got off of a highway. His Uber thing is slow. The network is slow. So we riding around. It looked like we doing U-turns. He said no, we just went. Look at all these people, bikers and everything. Today is a Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I tell him, look, no wahala. And he got the nerve to laugh at my wahala. Why are you laughing at my wahala? Huh?
Yeah, because it sounds funny, like you're trying to force yourself to speak.
No. Oh, really? I'm forcing the pigeon? Wahala is pigeon?
Yeah, sure.
What is it? So how do you say wahala? How do you say it? Say it for the people so they hear you.
You get wahala.
How is it different?
Yeah.
How does your Wahala sound different than my Wahala?
Yeah, you're trying to westernize the Wahala.
I westernized it. Wait a minute. How did I westernize Wahala?
Yeah, probably because of the intonation. Yeah.
Okay, so say it so I hear how it's supposed to be said. Look.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Wahala.
Wahala?
Wahala, yeah, Wahala.
So I don't see the difference. It sounds just like my Wahala. Wow, he's just laughing at my Wahala. What is this area over here called?
Okay, that's
Where is
that's
that?
Bariga.
Bariga?
Yeah, so once you climb to the third mainland, you look to your right, you see that it's a more of a less privileged people residing there.
Really?
Yeah, and then when you now look towards your left, you see wealth. Towards your left,
really? So the highway is separating poverty and wealth.
Basically, yeah, sure.
Wow. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's going too fast. It's shaking. Okay, and it's so cloudy.
Yeah, it is.
What is it, cloud from the Hamatan? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Wow, this thing is just stopped on the highway. That's not a good place.
At all.
What is this bridge called?
So it's called Third Mainland Bridge.
Oh, this is the one that's the long bridge.
The longest bridge in Africa. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we're getting some history lessons here?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
No Wahala.
Yeah.
He's still laughing at my Wahala. I cannot right now. I cannot. Look, people are fishing in the water. And people standing up on the side of the road. Cars
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Oh, they're stranded? Oh, wow. Look how green it is over there.
That's the University of Lagos.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
they must have some sprinklers.
Yes.
All right. Listen, so for the time being, I'm just going to enjoy the AC and just sit back. You know, we got up on that early morning flight that I had to wake up, that the angels woke me up at 3:30 to start packing, then woke me back up at 7, and everything worked out fine. When I got to the airport, it's not like the airports in the States. It's not. It's like one check and you're in and the gate is right there. So even though I got to the airport, 30 minutes before my flight left, I still made the flight. I went through TSA check and everything. They checked me in, took my bags, I went through the check, and everything was fine. Everything was fine. The only little bit of just drama I had was this airport, what do you call these people? Usher or whatever. Telling me to jump in the car with my backpack on. And I'm like, you expect me to jump in the car with my backpack on? Then he looked at me all sideways and it was like, move the car forward, move the car, while I'm still putting my bags inside. So it was just, then he had like this attitude, cutting his eye at me. But what can you do? What can you do, you know? What can you do? Next thing you know, people be like, you got something for me. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. A little bit of traffic starting on the bridge. But things still seem cool. Say bye to the people.
Bye.
You have any more history lesson for them?
What?
You have any more history lesson for them?
Well, we have to keep our head up, and then one thing first. 2020 is a year of making money, plenty money.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, this is why my Uber driver dressed so smart. Look at him. What is this? Fine threads over here. You dress like this every day?
Yeah, sure. This is my office.
Oh, you hear this?
So I have to look good.
This is the man's office. He got to look good.
Yeah.
I hear that. Fine boy. I'll see you all in the next video, babes. So we're back. And we were just talking because we almost didn't meet up. Oh, look at all this wood on the water. This is crazy. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so we almost didn't meet up because I was standing next to a pregnant woman. And I asked her, so there was none of the air caps, or what, I can't remember what you call them, but they weren't around. But I was standing next to this pregnant woman. I asked her, is this MM1 or MM2? She said, it's MM1. And I said, well, you don't sound so sure. And she's like, yes, I'm sure. Because MM2 is international. And I was like, oh, okay. And then so I'm telling the Uber driver, because you can write to each other before the trip starts. So I'm telling him, I'm like, well, this is MM1. I told him to cancel the trip so I can order it again, just so, the address can come up clearly. Because he said inside his Uber was coming up as this hot jacket, but I couldn't take it off because I'm like holding my backpack and all this other stuff. But nonetheless, right? So I asked him, why would somebody tell me that they were sure? Because it was not MM2. It was, no, I'm sorry, it was not MM1, it was MM2. But the woman said she was sure. And he said that in Nigeria, this is what people do, that they do this. And he was telling me why. Why do people do that? Why?
Yeah, well, like I said, it's a Nigerian thing, and in Africa,
Yeah.
a typical Nigerian man will not tell you I don't know this. So rather, they just try to make you feel like they know exactly what they're saying. So take for instance, you're lost on your way, maybe you're going out and then maybe somehow you miss your way, and then you just walk up to somebody, oh please, I'm trying to get to this place. And then instead of telling you, oh please, I don't have idea, they tell you, oh, you can just keep going down, try to make you feel like they're sure of what they're saying. So it's
But
a normal
why?
thing. It's a normal thing. So because
So then
they will
how
not
do you,
tell
but how
they
can you
don't know.
trust, how can you trust what somebody says?
Well, you don't have to be sure. You don't have to trust everything they say.
You just have to ask a bunch of different people.
Yeah, because everybody are after. But as long as you want to get something out of it, then maybe perhaps when you try to tip a little, then you get something out. So.
Oh, tip them?
Yeah, sure.
But how you could be tipping for wrong information.
Yeah,
Somebody say, oh, go this way, then you give them a tip. Now they got your money and you going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, it's not every day. There are different people that
You hear this?
You can get to some other persons and then they tell you, oh, please, I don't have idea. Some will bluntly tell you, some will not even answer you.
I know, but by the time you give them a tip for their information,
so
they're gone.
Yeah,
How do you know that you tipped for the right info?
So sometimes you give a tip and then you discover that you are even giving the wrong direction. So you just end up spending more money.
I'm keeping my tips.
Yeah, so,
I'm keeping.
So you get off your tip and then the next thing you see off. Yeah, so it's fine.
All right. Well. This woman is sweeping on the side of the road while cars are driving past. They have no such things in America. No such thing.
They are doing their own work, trying to clean the roads.
Yeah, but not with their foot on the highway.
Yeah.
And not so close either.
No safety caution.
No, I saw people with a ladder on the highway fixing one of the signs while cars are driving past. Dak, look who's greeted me all dressed up. Give me some hugs and love, Bola. You look so good. Wow. Wow, it's so nice to see you. Look at your hair. Look at this natural fine sister right here. Thank you. And my Uber driver, he was so nice. Say bye.
Bye.
Look at this room. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's a studio. And I have a little breakfast nook. This is nice. Oh, Bola, thank you.
I take care of you. God love you. I love you.
You're so funny. You look so pretty. I love your hair like that. Remember when I was staying in that other apartment and you all were concerned about this door? Look. That's the apartment I was in. Oh my goodness. The door is open. Let me see if it opens from this side. Okay, it's open. So they need to lock this. Let me talk to them. Look at this. Uh-huh. How do we get this locked?
Let me get it.
Uh-huh. We're going on a little road trip this morning to Abuja. The wheel popped off and the car just dropped to one side. We just skidded. Oh goodness, she's attracted some guys who are beefing with her out there. She came to the car to tell me to safeguard my purse and phone. What in the world is going on right now? All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications for more.